Have you ever found yourself saying the words, I hope this happens, or I hope that I can make something happen, or maybe even diminishing oneself by saying, oh, it's nothing when receiving a compliment? We can tend to alter our reality by words, and words hold so much power. It is so important to watch your words and be aware of where those words are coming from and what's the meaning behind it. Now, this is not an exercise of being paranoid about what you're saying, and I've had to change my words myself. I used to say things like, I hope this happens, and I hope I can do that, and I hope this will happen in my future. But then I started realizing that hope is not necessarily an empowering word. It's nice to be hopeful in the sense of, I hope this helps you, but not in the sense of, I hope I can do this. Because if we say, I hope something happens, or I hope I can do this, then we're almost giving our power away to the unknown, or to a desire, or to a dream, rather than creating it, rather than saying, I am going to create it. I am going to make this happen. I am going to go on that vacation, or I am going to have that job. And so you're almost taking your power back when you're observing the words that you say. Oftentimes, we may even deflect a compliment. If someone gives a compliment, we may find ourselves saying, oh, it's nothing, or oh, this old thing, I've had it for years, or maybe even lessening the importance of a gift or a transaction. Oh, I just got that on sale, and oh, it's no big deal, it's just a little thing. This is what takes the experience down a few notches, right? But it's not a product of making an error. This is a product of an unconscious belief that's within ourselves. It's how we feel about ourselves. It's how we feel about our abilities to create change in our life. And so our words are incredibly powerful. What we say to ourselves, what we say out. And a lot of it is unconscious. I've done this, and I've had to really clean up what I was saying about myself, how I was saying it, and what I was saying to others about myself, or about life, or even about them. And so our words hold incredible weight. And you can even think about in the transaction with other people, what we are saying to other people about other people, if there's shame or criticism or love or joy, or if we're lessening a dynamic between two people by the words that we use and how we say it. So not only the words hold weight and hold meaning, but it's also how we are saying and how we are communicating. What is the meaning behind our words? And when we start to connect with the meaning behind our words, we can use words in powerful ways. Now, this kind of is going back to the video that I recorded about the hype of the eclipse season, how words were used and how they were actually creating a response within people's unconscious selves, how they were responding emotionally or energetically or even mentally. And so this is why also it is important to understand what we say to others, how we say it, but also what we are saying to ourselves and how we are saying it, the meaning behind it, the meaning behind words. Our words can be incredibly healing and incredibly supportive and incredibly loving and incredibly empowering if we feel that within ourselves. They can also be incredibly harmful and detrimental and disempowering if it comes from that place within ourselves. So I encourage you to pay attention to your words and how you are saying them and the meaning behind them. Are you confident within yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you empowered within your abilities, capabilities? What are the stories that you're saying to yourself or saying to others as a result of how you feel about yourself on a deeper level? And start to see the connection between the words you're using and where they're coming from. You can even write them down. Write down many different ways of how you see and perceive yourself in words. What are the words that you use? And look at the empowering ones and look at the disempowering ones, or the confidence ones that are built on confidence or lack of confidence, and see the difference between them. This will offer a powerful indicator of what needs to be looked at beneath the surface. Also, too, we can find ourselves maybe perhaps repeating certain narratives, certain stories. If we've gone through difficulties, we may find ourselves repeating the stories of that difficult experience, acting as though we are part of that story and that story is our truth when it isn't necessarily our truth, when it isn't necessarily who we truly are. We can rewrite our stories through our words, but it takes a little bit of conscious effort. So I encourage you to spend some time and reflect on your words. What are you saying to others? How are you saying it? What is the meaning behind it? This is simply an exercise of observation. Also, too, I have to mention that it's important not to put blame on ourselves or be critical towards ourselves for things that we are saying or aren't saying. The whole point of this exercise is to be more self-aware and to create actionable changes within ourselves so we can break cycles. And that truly is all that it is. Our unconscious is like a computer within ourselves. It's a bit of a biocomputer, if you will. We can hack it, we can reprogram it, we can change it, we can rewrite our stories, we can rewrite our words, we can change everything. So it's really an interesting exercise to connect with those words. I also found that I would say just a lot. Oh, I'm just going to do this, or I'm just this. But I found also the word just in certain contexts would diminish the importance of that topic or of that conversation or of that action. What might also be very valuable is recording yourself on video. Doing this for myself has actually helped me a lot to understand my words and how I would speak and the meaning behind my words. And so if we have low confidence, or if there's low worth, or if we feel like we're not good enough, or the situation isn't worthy enough, then we may bring it down a little bit with our words and the meaning behind the words, and of course with our energy. The web of interconnectedness really truly comes out in our words. It's expressed by our words, by our actions, body posture as well, how we say things, what we say, of course, but following it down into the root, the belief. Why am I saying this? Where's that true belief coming from? Is it a pattern? Am I continually in the state of stories or words or use of words or the meaning behind the words? And how can I change it? And have fun with it, play with it, start to incorporate it into your daily practice, even when you are with other people, even if you're by yourself, or even if you want to record a video and practice it and see what you are saying and how you're saying it. And so, like I said, we can change everything about ourselves, and words hold powerful, powerful weight and value. Also, it does hold a vibrational match to the life that we want to be in. Confident, assured, a creator, empowered. Changes everything. It changes the way that we feel about ourselves. It changes how we show up in the world. It changes how we are able to create actionable change in our lives. So I encourage you to play with the words, self-reflect on it, see if there are any words that need to be adjusted, taken out, removed, or added in. And also, most importantly, the meaning behind the words. Where is the energy coming from? Where's the meaning coming from? Where is the love coming from? Where's the fear coming from? All right, so have fun with it, and I'm wishing you all the best on your path forward and beyond. Take care.